And this all benefits patients right here at Children's of Alabama. Want to get back out to WVTM 13's Lisa Crane. She joins us this afternoon. And Lisa, we know this, but Children's helps treat thousands of kids every single year here in our state.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have talked to so many amazing people already today who are a part of the Children's family, either patients or employees here. And I have another one with me now. This is Melissa Wallace. She is the director of hematology and oncology and bone marrow transplant. And you've been here 24 years, so you must love it here.
It's my home away from home.
Is it?
It
now,
is.
I read a little fun fact about Children's. 90% of the children in Alabama who are diagnosed with cancer or a blood disorder are treated right here. So from all over the state we're talking about.
That's correct. Children's of Alabama is a freestanding hospital in the city of Birmingham where we treat children from all over the state of Alabama who have cancer and blood disorders. And one of the unique opportunities, or one of the unique treatment opportunities that we have here, is we have a bone marrow transplant unit. And there are that's a specialized unit for patients who maybe have either a blood disorder or cancer that needs just more than the upfront therapy that is offered. So it's a very specialized unit. And we've grown so much over the years. I mean, we've been able to grow from doing maybe 20 transplants a year to this past year we did about 50 transplants. Wow. And that's a lot. That's a very busy year for us, but it's something that is also very much so a blessing, because if there are children who need this life-saving treatment, it would be terrible for them to not be able to have that treatment. And so we are thankful that we're able to provide that here.
And we were talking a little bit earlier, and you said there's a wide range of emotions for people in your unit.
Right, that's right. Everyone thinks about, I mean, the stereotypical, we see the children that are bald, they've lost their hair because of their treatment, and how sad that must be. And while there definitely are sad days, and it's never fun to see a child going through what they have to go through, the spirit that these children bring with them when they come is just something that I really don't have words to describe. They handle things with so much grace. As an adult, I know I would never be as graceful in sort of what they're going through. And I think, we shared that one of the most awesome things is when they go through this, and then being able to follow them as we follow them for a long time after their treatment ends. We follow them every year, so that we can learn more and more about the treatment they received and how it affects you in the future. But watching these kids, we're able to see them walk across their stage for their high school graduation. Or if they've had a bone marrow transplant, you have this unique opportunity in many instances a year after your transplant to meet your donor. And that's not something that, that is available for everyone, but it's something that's just amazing to be able to watch. And so while they're sick and they're here with us, they're riding their tricycles or bicycles up and down the hall. We're playing kickball, we're playing Xbox. I mean, it's a fun job. Yeah. If you allow yourself to kind of put the gravity of what you're doing on the back burner for just a minute and get down on the level of these children and make memories with them while they're going through something that we would hope they didn't have to go through.
That's amazing. So many good stories coming out of your unit too, I know. So that's great.
Yes, it's like I said, it's an amazing opportunity for the people who work here too, but for the children in the state of Alabama to have the opportunity to be transplanted here and not have to travel, to another state to have that treatment.
So important what you do. We thank you so much for that. And you can help Melissa out and all the kids here at Children's of Alabama by donating today on this day of giving. You can call the number on your screen, 877-719-5437, or it's even easier just to text WVTM 13 to 51555. That's quick and easy way to get your donation in today. Ian?